Already snapped the little green endless, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks. Was it moving it in at all, or did it stop?
I think it moved a little bit.
Did it? Okay. What's up, guys? So we are headed out to Bryant Beach. If you watched my previous video, the one where I was driving around at day before Mother's Day, that's still technically today. So I was home actually editing that video, and I got a call for a truck that was stuck out at Bryan on the other side of the clay banks. And if you go back, I'll try to put a snippet of it. See, there's people up on top of the levee up there. I'm guessing probably trying to use the trails to get around. But there was some trucks up on top of the levee, and as we were going through the clay banks, one of those trucks got stuck, and apparently they've already snapped 2 straps, is what they said. The pictures they sent me, it doesn't even look like it's in four-wheel drive. I don't know if the four-wheel drive doesn't work or what, but it's sunk in a mud hole in the back end, and apparently it looks like they have some like endless loop straps on it, and it looks like they've snapped a couple of those straps. So we're gonna pull up over there and see if we can't use one of our Yankum ropes and snatch them up out of there. Tell you what, just in the last few hours, look how fluffy the sand has gotten. Just in a couple of hours. We might have had a little bit of rain last night, this morning, that might have, like, I guess, had the sand a little bit wet earlier. And now that the sun's come up, the wind's been blowing, man, it's been pretty it's pretty good. It's getting pretty soft now, so thinking tomorrow might be pretty good out here for stuck vehicles, especially get Mother's Day coming down here, get everybody coming down in little 2-wheel drive cars and that kind of thing. I think we'll be doing we might do pretty good tomorrow, but that'll be a separate video. This one we're probably going to just call this one good with the one recovery, unless I can find somebody else stuck while I'm out here. Kind of in a time crunch. I gotta put it in 4-wheel drive. Gotta get to dinner after this. Still gotta edit a video. I was actually editing tomorrow's video. This will be a couple of days ago for y'all. By the time y'all see this, I was editing when this call came in, so I'm still got quite a bit to do this evening. That's kind of the life of a content creator and tow truck operator, and phone's always ringing, always got stuff to do, so gotta balance home life and work and what you want to do, what you got to do, and all that stuff. So it's all just kind of part of it. So we're making our way through the clay banks right now. They said they were to the right of the clay bank, so I'm assuming they're where they were earlier, because they were on the they came down off the levee up here, and they pulled off kind of over by the water, kind of on the what would be like the inshore side of the beach. And if you're facing the water, that would be the right side of the clay banks. So we're gonna come through here, and I expect to be seeing them right here on the other side as soon as when we come off the trail here. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because of the sun, but I'm sure we'll be able to find them. I kind of know where they were before. Yeah, I think I see them parked over there. Yep, here we are. They're gonna be really hard to see, but they're right there in front of us. Luckily where they're at, there should be plenty of hard ground in front of us, and there's a couple other trucks around where we should be able to have an anchor if we need to have an anchor. But I'm pretty sure we can use a kinetic rope on this one. What's up, guys?
Hey. Saw you out here earlier.
That's why whenever I was coming down there, I seen y'all up there, so
Yes, sir.
whenever I seen the picture, I was like, yep, I recognize it. Do you already?
Doing all right?
Oh yeah, how about you?
Could be better, clearly.
Better if you were on hard ground.
Yes, sur.
Already snapped the little green endless, huh?
Yeah.
That
You
sucks.
take Venmo?
Yeah, I do Venmo.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and you can get that off there. I've got another strap. I'll put a bridle on there, and we'll get you out of there.
Okay, awesome.
Is it full drive, or is it just
No, it's
okay?
full-wheel
That's why I was
drive.
just like, I didn't see any axle shafts in there. Okay. Oops, swing it.
Hey, that's a 360 cam. What size tires are these?
43s.
43s?
Yeah.
My next said I want to get a pair of these.
I've really liked these. I've always had like swampers, like boggers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a good deal on a set of these. I was like, you know, I'll try them. You know, they're more of like a rock crawling tires, what you always see them on.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know how they're gonna do in our swampy clay mud and the sand, but I was like, with as much of a void as they have, I mean, they can't be too bad.
Yeah.
So far, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with them. So
That's good. That's my next. I paid $3,300 for these.
Yeah.
I think I got taxed a little bit, but
I mean, they're for what they are, they're good. I mean, they're good tires. It's just when you get into this kind of stuff without four-wheel drive, it didn't really matter what you got if your front end ain't pulling.
yeah.
You could have those on there, and it probably wouldn't have helped you.
Keep it in first, or?
Yeah, I just put it in gear. You shouldn't really have to stomp on it too much.
Okay.
Pretty much let me do most of the work. I'm gonna try a kinetic pull first. If this doesn't get you, then I'll just turn around and I'll winch you out.
Okay.
But just give her a little bit of gas, and you ought to pop right up out of there.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm sure there ain't no knots or tangles in that. Give it one more shot. He's moving little by little. if he's moving anymore. Alright, I think we're gonna winch. Was it moving it in at all, or did it stop?
I think it moved a little bit.
Did it? Okay. So I can always turn and winch. I just don't want to sit here and keep yanking on this thing.
I gotcha.
So I'll just turn around and winch it. There ain't no sense in sitting here breaking something to.
I gotcha.
Let me rig this up real quick. Kids. Ooh, all my stuff fell. My winch remote. I don't need any of that stuff. Actually, I do need I'm gonna put one of the Yankum snatch rings on this thing probably. Might pull myself down to the front of those ruts there. Need one more saw shackle and my snatch ring. This was not on the itinerary.
No, sir.
It happens.
I went through it like a foot and a half over and made it all right.
Went back through it.
Yeah, it said scoot over, and well.
Shouldn't have scooted over.
Shouldn't have went back through it, but.
Oh, you know what? That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't need that on there. So we're going to two-part the line. Still need about 20 more feet. Oh. Need one more soft shackle too. Ooh, this is almost all my line actually. I gotta pull forward some. By some, I mean quite a bit. Forgot this winch line's a little bit short. This is a new winch line. I put a 75-foot winch line on it instead of a 100-foot winch line. pull myself into these ruts here before I lock it down. And I'll put enough line on my spool. Okay. All right, let me lock my brakes. Oh. I could always use I'm in 4 low. I gotta get all right. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without an anchor first, and I might have to put an anchor down or my wheel chocks if this doesn't get you. So go ahead and do kind of the same thing, just a little bit of gas, and then that should get you.
Alright.
He's already starting to move. Pulling me a little bit. Give it a little bit of gas. There you go. A little bit. Perfect. Got me dug in pretty good. Perfect. Yeah, you're coming up. Perfect. Perfect. This is where a winch comes in handy. Nice and easy. There you go. It's plowing pretty hard on that other side. Get the mud falling out from underneath it. All right, go ahead and give it a little bit of gas. There you go. Let my winch catch up. I'm gonna try to get you away from that soft stuff. Running out of winch range. Try to bring him in and re-spool my winch some. All the mud falling out from underneath it. Alright, you should be able to drive there. I think you're good there.
Alright.
Alright. Break this down. Alright. It's a lot bigger when the back end ain't under the water.
Oh man.
Ew. Sometimes kinetic recoveries just ain't the move.
Hey, no, man, that's a pretty badass setup.
Appreciate it, thank you. No problem. No, he was in there. Oh yeah. You should be able to move up now. I got all my stuff off of you. Oh. Look, they got her waist deep in the water. That's a deep hole. Tow truck _ Dustin.
I'll give you some stuff.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Get all this stuff picked up, settle up with them, and we'll get the heck out of here. Alright, so we got him out. They are now parked back over there. They're all back on solid ground. They, I'm gonna try to get a video of it and put it in right here. They had a little two-door, like it looked like a TJ Jeep, that tried to pull it out with that green endless, and it ripped the whole hitch off of it. Which is like, that's why using a kinetic rope for kinetic pulls like that is just, it's paramount. You have to have that. Hitting the end of a flat strap or like an endless loop or a chain, God forbid, if you watch my couple videos back where that Toyota had that chain break and it came back and took out the back of his tailgate. Like, if you're gonna be yanking on something, you gotta have a kinetic rope, and the best brand of kinetic rope you can get is Yankum. You can have all the cheap Chinesium ones, and they're not gonna last near as long. Like, you see how I was, honestly, that, like, those pulls that I made there, those pulls were, that's not really in its scope of use. You're really not supposed to hit a kinetic rope that hard that many times, which is why eventually I stopped and was like, all right, you know, I've got to stop and gotta get a full drive. That's why I gotta stop and winch on this thing. I'm not gonna be able to keep yanking on this thing and expect something not to give. So had to make the call to switch to a winch. Sometimes it's just, kinetic recoveries are not the move. You can't just go out there and yank something out of the ground. I mean, you saw how, like, I didn't even need an anchor. I literally just kind of put my front tires down in those holes and locked all 4 brakes, and it came right up out of there, you know? Whereas sitting there yanking on that thing, I probably could have made a few more hits, maybe dug out the front a little bit, you know, got some of the, made a little ramp in front of the tires. But with how much ground that the back end of that thing was grabbing, that thing was done. That thing, we were pulling ground up with it, you know. So it's one of them things we just had to make the call to stop and winch it out instead of sitting there risking breaking something. But anyways, we're gonna make our way on down the beach. I'm gonna go get me some dinner and go finish editing the video you'll see for Mother's Day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all would, subscribe, like, and share. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.